Happy 4th of July weekend, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your general energy reading for, let's see, it is 2:51 where I am. So let's do today, Saturday, July the 1st, 2023. General energy reading for Saturday, July the 1st, 2023. Let's see what we got. Thank you all so very much for turning up and tuning in. If you're watching this on TikTok, please follow the link to my YouTube channel. We have the Zodiac Tarot forecast for each Zodiac sign already posted. Has been posted since this morning. So here we go. 3-card reading. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Oh, okay. So we have the Knight of Cups, and we all know about the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, someone bringing you messages of companionships or adulation or love or compassion or companionship. But we also have the Knight of Cups, and I think you know what I think? I think that with that Nine of Cups energy, I don't think that you need anybody else, and I don't think you're overly invested in finding anyone else either. I don't think you need anyone who's going to come along and who's going to offer things to you. I don't think you're going to need a knight in shining armor on a white horse. I don't think you want someone to mush and gush over you. I don't think you want someone who is going to make all these promises and not deliver. I think you're very strong and very courageous and very set in your wants, needs, and desires, and I kind of feel that you're such an independent person that there isn't anyone who can give you what you don't already have or what you can't get yourself. So what's the problem, right? You don't need anyone who's spouting commitment, and you don't need anyone who's spouting words of admiration. I think that you're so maybe set in this space of Nine of Cups energy. I think you're very connected to spirit. I think you're very prosperous and abundant and wise. And I think all of that wisdom comes from past experiences. And I think that you recognize what those... I think you recognize that by allowing someone like the Knight of Cups in, there's this probability of maybe repeating those experiences, those past experiences, and you're not about repetition. You're about moving forward. You're about breaking the wheel. You're about changing the way things are done for the better in your life and for your life, for your family, for your friends, acquaintances. And it is not, I kind of feel like for you, it's not conducive to your happiness or growth to find yourself in a place of listening to someone, offer all of these things, but they're not able to deliver. And sooner or later, when they recognize that they're unable to deliver, then they, it's kind of, sideways. But it is messages coming in. It is messages of, I love you, I want to give you this, I want to do that, admiration, appreciation, recognition, all of those wonderful things. But with the strength and the crow that's standing up on the balancing itself on the muzzle of the lion, and then the Nine of Cups that is very very stable on this pyramid of cups. I think with the two of you looking at each other, you very much recognize and understand that I am who I am, and I don't need anyone taking care of me. I'm independent, I'm prosperous, I'm abundant. All of this was created by me. My past has brought me a lot of wisdom. My past has presented me with a lot of my past has presented me with a lot of cautionary tales, and because I am wise in my ways, I can see these cautionary tales playing out when there are people who are coming sideways at me, if that makes sense. So you have a lot of strength and a lot of courage to be standing in your space of power, and standing in a place of where you recognize and you understand that this is what I am willing to accept, and this is what I'm willing I'm not willing to accept, and this is where I am, and I have created this for myself. And I mean, the last thing you want is someone who's, someone coming along making all of these promises but living off of you, right? So how is it that you're going to promise me the moon and stars, but everything that you have is because I've worked for it, or I've created it, or I've manifested it? And I think that's where your strength and power comes in. You're very adamant about what you want. You know what you want. You know what you need. You know what you're willing to accept, and you know what you're willing to, what you're not going to accept. So let's get a card from the Spell Casting Tarot and see. Pay attention to your dreams, please. There are new beginnings. There are new beginnings for you. Look, we have the archway here, and then we have the archway here with the window. Pay attention to your dreams because they can lead to new beginnings. There's a full moon here. We have a full moon on the 3rd. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the changes that are around you. There's 2 more cards that fell out. Well-being, forgiveness, talent. So I think you're very much invested in creating a life that you see for yourself, right? And I think that this transition, this new beginning, is very much conducive to your happiness and your growth and your well-being. We have butterflies here. We have butterflies here. I think this new beginning has a lot to do with something that you've always wanted to do. When we step into our own knowing, right? We step out of allowing the past to dictate our present moment. We then when we step into our own power, we then have the courage and the strength to do things that we've never thought we'd do before, right? That we never thought we'd do. Because there was this fear there about the what ifs. What if? What happens? What if something happens? What if something goes wrong? What if? And so sometimes we get so focused on the what ifs, right, that we don't allow ourselves to express our individuality. And I think because you've gone through this transition and this new beginning, that you are now expressing your individuality, and you very much want to put that individuality out there into the world to use. So this could be the new beginning. So pay attention to your dreams, recognize this new beginning is for your well-being, and if there's any forgiveness that you have to extend, please know that you don't have to be there before the person to extend that forgiveness. You can extend that forgiveness out into the universe and direct it and guide it to whomever you want to direct it and guide it to, and that is you doing your part of forgiveness. You don't have to stand in front of someone you loathe and say, I forgive you for everything that you've done, and then look at them and watch them smirk or say whatever it is that they say and remind you of all the things that you did wrong and blah, blah, blah. So if that's not the route you want to go, you can offer forgiveness to this other person or these other people and extend that out into the universe with love and light to them. So this is your energy reading for today, Saturday the 1st, 2023. Thank you guys so very much for turning up and tuning in, and have a great and wonderful and safe 4th of July.